We are the only program that does both live action and animation. Live action means video, right? The video. We focus on linear storytelling for sure. We're gonna have interactive media later, so you'll see some more interactive stuff, but we do the more linear stuff. And if you really want, you can do something interactive. We don't stop you. But we are the one who actually does a lot of different movies and animation. And we do 2D traditional animation and also 3D animation. And also a lot of live action too. So have you watched the live action done by our students before? Live action? Yes? Yes. Do you have any remarkable film that you remember? Or animation, anything? Yes? Have you watched? No? So, yes, it's okay. I mean, because you guys already saw something, and then some of you guys, actually, when I met some of my students, they said they really loved some of our students' work. That's why they wanted to come and join us. That is the best motivation, actually, for all of us, right? And then they appreciate what our students did, and they appreciate what we do. It's the best feeling that we have. This is really good. And I can tell you, our school is the only school that we provide the studio that you can stay there forever. Not forever, okay, until year 4, okay? Until year 4. But that we have a lot of the support. So actually you have a lot of freedom to create your own creative artifacts, media artifacts, okay? But of course, we have to do a lot of stuff. You have like a lot of the credits to fulfill and a lot of assignments, and you have to have a lot of sleepless nights. But it's all you can do when you're young, right? When you're young and then you're passionate and then you are the great media designer, you can stay 5 nights in a row or week in a row, no problem, okay? No problem, okay? So ours, because why we have both live action and animation, because we don't see any difference between live action and animation. What is it? It's just a film, right? You use film language or cinematic experience to create some content with either human being or characters, animation characters, right? So it's exactly the same. You just have to know how to draw well or how to make the models well for animation part, but you really have to understand what the director's role as a film person using film language. So that is actually exactly the same. So we don't see any difference. So a lot of students, actually, they came as an animation student, but they became a live action professional because they fell in love with it. And they actually do a lot of different practice with the live action, using the camera, lightings, and everything, and then sound. It really like fascinating them, right? So also like some live action kids, even though they don't know how to draw, they became very good animation artists. You know, like you know Wes Anderson, right? Wes Anderson. He is live action film director and also animation director. Tim Burton, you know Tim Burton? Good. Who knows Tim Burton? Very good. Some of the students, they know, but very little numbers because he's an older generation. Tim Burton also, he's very artistic. Those artistic directors, they always fall in love with animation because you have the full control with animation. So actually it transcends different media and platforms, okay? We have, because you guys are senior students, but then we have Common Foundation, year 1, and communication cluster. We are in the communication cluster together with information design and advertising design. So we share some similar stuff. So we actually teach some of them together. And then our students are about like 30-something students. So later they have to go through different review stage. So they actually have to come year 1. Once they do JUPAS, they have to be in the year 1. And after that, they have to do another review to go through year 2. They have to go another review to go year 3. So in a way, you guys are a little bit luckier. You don't have to do that. You only can do one time, all right? One time. Hi. My student is here. I mean, and then we are focusing on idea-driven, and we always encourage your independent thinking, professional attitude. Actually, attitude makes everything different. Our students, our graduate, whoever go to the industry, we always have a very good big praise from the industry professionals. They say, your students have a very good attitude, very professional mindset. That is the biggest praise actually, right? And then we do a lot of experiential learning by doing project-based learning and also studio-based learning. Studio-based learning, we have to do a lot of studio-based. We have digital video production, I'll show you later, animation studio, and also co-op project means you have to work with the real clients, and also your Capstone. They are all studio-based. Why studio-based is important? Can you tell me why? Yeah, we have a real studio too, yes. I know I've seen many independent filmmakers. It's not easy for them to do the things that it seems. School, you cannot choose people you want to work with unless you have your own company, right? So you actually have to do a lot of collaboration. And those films and the animation, when you watch the credit rolling, right? You see a lot of people, right? It's all about their teamwork, okay? Their teamwork, a lot of collaboration, and it's nothing done by one single person. So project-based learning is the one you learn for doing that. And then by doing your project, of course, we give you a lot of freedom. So you have your own ownership, and then you actually know how to deal with all this project from the beginning till the end. And you have to know how to deal with other people, not within your team members, but also outside of your project or outside of school. Because when you do the location scouting, when you go out, do all this location shooting, you really have to work with a lot of people, even police officers or shop owners or whoever you have to deal with, right? So that soft skill is very, very important. That is, you can hone that skill set by doing project-based learning. Studio-based learning, you do your project in the studio. But studio, we have our own experts. So we actually can help you guys with our expertise, and actually you can learn from us, and also you can learn from each other. That's also the peer learning. That actually motivates a lot for you guys. I'm not sure if you guys had any peer learning before. Did you guys have peer learning before in your school? But you guys had a project learning, right? With a project. Good to know, okay? So we have a lot of, it's not everything. I just put discipline-specific requirements. So we have a lot of things that actually you have to know to attain for you to do your project well. And this one is gonna be in the, where is it? Do we have in our website? Yes, we have our website. So you don't have to take photos, okay? And also, we do, first, we have to do applied media aesthetics. I teach you with some theoretical stuff for the film study. So it can actually help your digital video production, because a lot of students actually they don't know the terminology of a lot of filming process and also cinematic practice. So actually I'm trying to provide during the class, and then we watch a lot of different movies. So that one is really important. And then we do character design, creative process design, entrepreneurship. Actually, they changed the name, entrepreneurship for content designers. This one, they changed the name. I'll show you later. Entrepreneurship is so important because we support our students to hold their own IP. It's the key. I know if you want to work in a big company, that's good too. But you don't have your own IP. Once you have your own IP, it's going to be much a different story. Have you heard of transmedia storytelling? One source multi-use, like different merchandising, is all from IP, like Pokemon, right? Star Wars, or Doraemon. What else do you know? Pixar, yes, that's Disney, right? Disney has a lot of IPs because they buy a lot of IPs that they can use it in their own theme park. They can do everything they want. So IP is the key. If you have a great IP, actually you can make a lot of money too. Yes, and money is important. And also you can be a lot more creative within that area, all right? We have like also electives. We do have advanced animation, advanced storytelling, advanced visual effects. So you can do one in year 3, SEM 2, and we can do another one in year 4, SEM 1. Okay? So this is what we have. This is year 3. You have to start from here. So year 1, year 3, SEM 1, you start having a lot of different homework assignments. Okay? And then year 3, SEM 2, oh, you have another homework, many homework assignments, a lot of different classes, but you can do it, no problem, really. I've seen my students, they're doing so well, no problem. But what is the spinal subjects are? Studio, okay, studio. They are the most important. Everything else important. You cannot just say that, oh, I want to focus on my studio work, so I don't want to do anything else. No, you'll be failed. Okay? So these are all supporting your studio work, and later on, your capstone is your culmination of your years in media design. So we support you with all different subjects that you can actually make very good film, okay, and a good experience. Huh? And you'll have a SEM 3. We also put SEM 3, which is summer holiday. Summer holiday, we recommend you to do some service learning. Service learning is not an easy subject, and you have some of you have to travel to Kazakhstan and some other countries, or maybe you have to go to some kind of like far away from here, countryside, to help out some marginalized people. So that's the service learning. And service learning is very important for our PolyU. So you guys must do it to graduate. So we recommend you to service learning in summer. If you cannot find anything you like, you have to do it after year 4. After year 4, you finish your capstone, and during the summer, you have to do that. Okay? But also we have a car. It's a cluster area requirements. You have to take those subjects because we are the public university, so you have a lot of other things to finish. Okay? And also year 4 in SEM 2, you have to do Chinese and English. It doesn't matter if you're good at Chinese or English, you have to take it. Okay? All right? And portfolio, we have a capstone project with a portfolio review. We used to have capstone project like much bigger credits, but we split it. But portfolio review is going to be supporting you to have better portfolio with your capstone. Okay? So it's all about supporting your capstone work. Okay? So this is the general university requirements. Cluster area requirements, subject 1, subject 2, and service learning. They are very important. And a lot of students, they want to drop out because once they're actually doing this, they also do a lot of teamwork. And my students are doing teamwork for our program, and they cannot match their time with other team members for these 3 subjects. So a lot of them, they want to drop out, so they need to write email to their teachers and to me as well. So please let us know before you want to drop out, okay? So it's very difficult. If you actually drop, and then if you don't let other relevant people know, you will be failed. So you have to do it again. Yeah, it's not easy. Yes. Any questions so far? No? No? Everything is? Yes. Yes, you have to, of course. Portfolio submission, yes. I'll go for that. Don't worry. Yes, you have to submit portfolio, and I'll let you know what we are looking for. Okay.
Sure.
So we do have a lot of different type of works. This one. Have you seen it? Kill Danny. If you want to watch it, I'll show you later. Okay. This one got a lot of awards. A lot of awards, and this is very Hong Kong local. And then one of the team members watched so many movies, right? So actually, when I saw him doing storyboard, it's really seamless because he knows for this part what he has to do. It's like a Bong Joon-ho. Do you know Bong Joon-ho? Bong Joon-ho watched a lot of movies. So when the staff was working with him, and Bong Joon-ho was saying, you know, the movie that one, like 1950s, 1960s movie, you know, like I want that scene. I want to create something like that, and nobody understands, right? Nobody understands. But that actually tells, if you are the media students, you must watch a lot. If you don't have anything inside, you cannot create any. Right? You have to be stuffed here to be able to create something. You have to show it outside. If you don't, forget about it. Okay? And I always ask my students, watch a lot of movies, watch a lot of animation, read a lot. Read books makes everything different. Reading makes you more imaginative. Okay, we don't go for the creative part. You have to use your imagination first, right? To be able to be creative, right? But if you don't have anything, you have to stuff into your head, your mind. If you don't have it, you're empty, hollow here, your work doesn't show any, all right? So you have to do that even more than other people. Then how can you say that you are the media lover or movie lover, right? Animation lover, you can't. You cannot say it, okay? So this kid, they are the ones. And then also other kids too. That kid, Pale Fiction, she reads a lot. And then she also see a lot of fine artist work. So everything, your inspiration can come anywhere, from anywhere, right? It's not only here. You have to have all the outside sources to be able to get inspired, okay? So we do a lot of those, the color, kind of like color swatches, right? So they see what kind of color tone, color scheme they want to use. So they also created a lot of like the long film, very beautiful, really beautiful. How many? 4 people, they work together. So we recommend at least 2 to 3, okay, for the animation. Film, of course, more, right? These kids, they're 2, but they took long time. They started early, and they created very beautiful film. And this one has it's like this feeling of this Wong Kar-wai, you know, the Wong Kar-wai, right? You know Wong Kar-wai? Yes, even though Wong Kar-wai was a pain in the butt to work with, but yes, they created really beautiful film. And then once you watch it, yeah, this is really beauty of this live action film, okay? Also, beautiful metaphor. They did very good art direction. Artwork was wonderful, and also got some awards as well. They use metaphor. Going to the moon, buying home in Hong Kong is much more difficult than going to the moon. Okay. This is the white. Also, they got some awards as well. Two ladies, 2 girls. They worked on it. Storytelling, everything beautiful. Animation is all about symbolic stuff, right? So you symbolize your characters, your storytelling with all this background. So you have to learn how to make very good symbolic animation. Because animation, even though 5 minutes, 7 minutes, it takes more than a year, right? Live action, it takes a long time too, but when you shoot it, you can be finished by 5 to 10 days for 30 minutes. But you have to spend a lot of time for location scouting, scripting, and editing. Of course, color integrated. This one also. But then you have whole year to work on, and then you are the curator, you have all the control. So it's different. Okay? It's different. Nice work. Yes. 4 people. They changed the storytelling many times, but quite well. Yeah, we have I'm almost there. 5 minutes. This one also. I showed you, right? You guys watched the ballerinas. Yes. Also. So content creation actually transcends the type of media. Well-made content transcends time and space. That's what my slogan. So faculty, I cannot show you too many video clips, but we have 3 full-time faculty members, and we have many different part-time teachers. Steph is our deputy program leader, who is a very, very famous independent animator in Hong Kong, in Asia. Oh, not today, I'm sorry. We have no time. Emily is our Dr. Emily. She's an instructor, and she deals a lot about the learning stuff, and also creativity. It's me. I believe all these films made me today, myself. Okay? So please go watch more movies. We have very famous part-time teachers. We have Tim, Hayward, Fei Pang, and Xiu Ye. Have you watched this film? Time turns the page. Time still turns the page. Yeah, he's a main actor, but he is teaching. He's actually a part-time teacher for our program. Have you watched it? Oh, you guys didn't watch it? Watch it? Good. Thank you. Please, maybe I don't know the Cantonese name. What is Cantonese name? Yatnen. No. So, Xiaonen Yakke, something like that, right? Yes? Yes. Have you watched it? Did you guys cry? Yes. All right, sorry. Important dates. Portfolio submission. Okay, for the portfolio, if you want to do animation, please show us something outside of classroom work. Outside. I want to see more your work, character design, maybe some animation, or urban sketches. Go out and do a lot of different sketches. And also, not homework only. Not only homework. Now, homework, you say that, oh, this is my group work. But what did you do? Clearly mention what you have done. Okay? What you have done, you have to clearly mention. And you show us a lot more than, okay, the classwork. Please. And live action students, show us your script, if you have a script, or any editing or directing work. Please clearly mention you have this primary role that you have been involved with. Okay? Because if you only did a secondary role, third role, difficult. Okay? And then if you don't have much stuff, because our candidates usually show so much stuff. So if you don't have some quality is important, but then quality is from quantity, right? Too. So please show us a little bit more work than other people. Okay? And your portfolio structure is important. And then if you show all this just photography, there are so many people who take photographies. The photos, unless your photos look like, wow, it's like Pulitzer or something really wonderful, but it's not, then maybe you don't have a high chance. Okay? So we want to see something that you really work hard on, and something you have some breakthrough moment. So like, wow. So from here, from A, this person was not doing well, but then at the end, from Z, wow, a lot more developed and refined. We want to see too. Okay? Of course, your GPA is important because it shows how serious you are for your study. Okay? Yeah? And now remember your face from today. If you want to come, please submit your portfolio and please make it to our interview session. Okay? Interview session interview session is not easy because it's very competitive. And there are so many people, but you must try. Don't give up. Okay? Any questions?